When all the facts are on the table, I don't look so bad.
Respectfully,
You look very bad.
How many times do you have to watch her shove you in front of a moving train?
You two, it is the West Wing reunion we have all been waiting for.
We lost 2 Democrats?
They have ideological objections.
Yeah, it's just not a good time to be losing Democrats.
You haven't been in my office this morning.
We'll get them back.
Thank you so much for this. My big question is, did you ever feel like at any point you were living in almost this alternate universe, wondering, is this what it would be like if CJ and Josh got married?
Are you out of your mind?
Todd Penn, First Lady.
I didn't. Did you?
I didn't. I never thought of these characters anywhere near CJ and Josh. And I think people will come to that conclusion too when they start watching season 3 of The Diplomat. Hopefully they've seen season 1 and 2, but yeah, these are 2 very different characters, and I think you'll soon forget about CJ and Josh and start to really get into Grace and Todd and their relationship, which is so wonderfully messy and complicated.
Do you need an activity?
Find something to do, because this that happens when you're bored,
What happened?
I'm not your scratching post.
It was a sort of best case scenario because I feel like all of our history together and our familiarity thrown down this sort of different story arc of this dysfunctional marriage was really helpful.
Was it like riding a bike between you two, of having the cameras in front of you and you already have years of history working together and you're like, let's do this thing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It felt very comfortable, and having Deborah behind the camera, and Alex Graves was one of our directors, one of our favorite directors from the West Wing, and it felt strangely more comfortable than I ever thought it would, and I was just excited for everyone to get to meet Brad and get to see how delightful he is, and talented and hysterical, and it feels great. It feels like putting on an old pair of pajamas?
Shoes, I think.
Shoes.
No, it
metaphors.
felt totally, the better part of a decade, we were lucky enough to be trying to make complicated scenes work. Allison is a dear friend and objectively one of the greatest actors on the planet, and to be able to be with her again and lock eyes with her is just an incredible joy.
So now, are there any previous co-stars from West Wing who are trying to get in on the Diplomat action?
I think Josh Molina is trying, but that won't happen.
We will not let that happen.
Anybody else?
No.
Why won't you let it happen?
Well, Brad, you have to explain. They have a famous feud between each other. They love each other, but
Yeah, we love each other. That was a joke.
Time doesn't heal all wounds.
No, it doesn't. No, listen. I think there's an understandable wariness. This is not like
This isn't a West Wing reunion.
It's
This
almost
is not
too on the nose.
It's a very different situation.
Allison, how would you describe Grace as the president this season? Madam President.
What happened?
President Rayburn died 4 minutes ago. A terribly flawed woman is now the president, and only we know just how flawed.
Madam President, man, she is she's up to the task. She is one ambitious, seasoned politician she's already proven herself as a woman capable of making brutal choices, making very complex decisions that affect a lot of people, and I like her. I like that she's grown up I've come up through the ranks in politics as a woman, so she's always been underestimated, as women are, and now she's and it's kind of her superpower that people underestimate her, because she comes in from this way or that way. You don't see her coming, but she's smart as a whip. She's very smart. It is, it's great to see her inhabit this role and just to be a female president of the United States in a country where we can't seem to do that yet. But so it's very much wish fulfillment, and it's not lost on me that it was soon after the results of our last election when I was sworn in as Grace Penn. So that was a very bittersweet moment. Hopefully, I will normalize seeing a female president in real life.
And I am grateful I wasn't in your shoes.
Why the do you think you should be now?
Bradley, your character and Carrie Russell's character, they are not necessarily comfortable taking a backseat. So how do they handle their roles this season?
I think it's very confusing for Todd. I think his gyroscope has been flicked here a little bit, as I think he's always been in a supportive position. I think he loves Grace's strength and brilliance, but I don't think he quite saw this coming the way it did, and I don't think he quite knows how to handle it. I swim 50 laps twice a day. Helps dissipate that choking feeling you get when the epicenter of the world's 1.5 feet away and you still can't get there. I keep thinking of him as Doug Imhoff if Doug was not as clearly sort of comfortable and thrilled about it.
Mm-hmm. Talk about not seeing something coming.
I swore an oath to protect the Constitution.
Jesus Christ. Does he hear himself?
Y'all, Grace and Hal are in cahoots? I mean, Allison, when you first saw that in the script, what was your reaction?
I thought, oh, good, this is going to complicate our personal lives a lot. It's great because Hal is so wonderfully mischievous, and I think Grace saw that he was more aligned with who she is as a decision maker, that she can go dark or make a decision that's really hard and that could possibly potentially blow up in her face, but she's a big risk taker. And I think Hal is too, and he's willing to go in the back door to get places, and he's better seasoned at that kind of work. And I think Grace sees him as a great asset. And I think it's kind of great where their relationship is going. I think they're getting along really well, which bothers Todd to no end.
He's a great asset with a great ass.
On that note, you guys, I'm itching for y'all to get back into production because now we need to see where this goes.
It's happening. We'll see.
It's going down.